All right, Raindrop. So we are going to have our live YouTube show tonight. We have to get into Love and Marriage Huntsville, the TikTok of it all. Listen, the TikTok recaps of the latest episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville has me in stitches. I love it, love it, love it. Shout out to all the TikTok content creators who are talking about.
Carlos King just did what nobody thought he ever would. At 45, the king of reality TV didn't just post a status, he dropped a Facebook bomb that's got Huntsville shaking like a reunion episode gone wrong. And before you scroll away thinking this is just another love and marriage, Huntsville rumor, hold up. This time the tea didn't come from a confessional. It came straight from Carlos himself, in broad daylight for the whole world to see. So here's a question everyone's asking. Why now? Why would Carlos, Mr. Keep It Classy behind the scenes, suddenly pull up with screenshots, receipts, and a caption that basically screamed, "I warned you"? Did Marsau and LaTisha finally push him too far? Or is this just next-level marketing turning Facebook drama into primetime ratings? Either way, this wasn't your average messy post. This was a public takedown with likes, comments and shares to match. It all started with one late night Facebook Live that nobody saw coming, but everybody has been talking about since. Carlos King, the man who built love and marriage into a reality TV empire, went live.com, composed, but clearly ready to shake the table. No fancy background, no promo lights. Just Carlos, in his black shirt, sitting in front of a dim backdrop, holding a folder. The caption: "Sometimes silence protects the wrong people." Within minutes, thousands were in the comments, typing in all caps, begging him to spill. And then Carlos looked straight at the camera and said, "I've stayed quiet out of respect. But respect has limits." That was it. The spark that lit the fire for months. Fans have whispered about tension between the Scotts and production scenes that felt too edited, storylines that didn't add up. But no one had ever confirmed it until now. Carlos opened that folder and said, "These are receipts." He began reading what he called verified emails between Marsau, LaTisha, and production. According to those messages, Marsau allegedly refused to film scenes unless he could review them first. He wanted control over how he looked on screen. LaTisha reportedly complained that editing made her look naive and demanded changes to protect her image. Carlos paused and said, "You can't demand creative control on a show you don't own." The comments went wild. Some cheered, others said he was doing too much. But he wasn't done. Next came proof number 2. A group chat between producers showing Marsau threatening to stop filming at the Black Cigar Lounge unless the storyline became more positive. Carlos didn't raise his voice. He didn't have to. The receipts spoke for themselves. He said, "You can't call yourself the face of the franchise while hiding your real face." Then came the money talk, and that's when things exploded. Carlos claimed the Scotts were doing private deals using the Love and Marriage brand name, getting sponsorships, appearances, and promo gigs without the network's approval. "You can't profit off a show you're trying to manipulate," he said. That line spread like wildfire. Within hours, clips from the live were everywhere. Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, trending across Huntsville and beyond. And when Carlos ended the stream saying, "The network has been informed. They know everything," it became clear this wasn't just drama. This was business. For 24 hours, Marsau and LaTisha said nothing. Then, instead of going live, they started posting cryptic quotes. LaTisha uploaded a selfie with the words, "When you know your truth, you don't owe anyone an explanation." Marsau. Followed with, "Real ones build while others gossip." Fans went into detective mode. Some thought they were the victims. Others said they'd finally been exposed. Meanwhile, anonymous insiders started leaking even more proof. Screenshots, financial claims, and whispers of unpaid vendors. OWN executives were reportedly reviewing contracts and investigating. What really happened behind the scenes? Carlos's live had now been shared over 50,000 times. Clips of his calm voice reading those receipts hit TikTok with captions like, "This is how you expose fake reality stars." And as silence from the Scotts dragged on, people started to wonder if they were in damage control mode. Then a new video dropped, setting the record straight. A professionally shot video of Marsau and LaTisha walking hand in hand through the Black Cigar Lounge. LaTisha said they were victims of a one-sided story and claimed Carlos took things out of context. Marsau added that their emails weren't demands, just professional concerns about how they were portrayed. They painted themselves as hardworking business owners being punished for speaking up. The internet split in two. Some said Carlos went too far. Others said the Scotts were gaslighting everyone. And then Carlos posted just one sentence: "Truth doesn't fear investigation." Rumors flew that OWN had launched a third-party review of the show's production logs. Behind closed doors, things got messy, heated meetings, strong opinions, and people choosing sides. Meanwhile, Love and Marriage, Huntsville reruns, saw a spike in views as fans rewatched old episodes, searching for hidden clues. The Scotts leaned into the underdog angle, attending charity events and hinting at a possible spinoff, focused on real entrepreneurship. Some claim they were even in talks with a streaming platform without Carlos Stott. In the end, both sides kind of won. Carlos protected his